she thinks we're going to do with her. Because I want to do something worse.
Steven Universe, Wanted, a 1-hour special event, Memorial Day at 7.
Hello everyone, this is a Steven Universe discussion / theory video on the Wanted promo. Now just seeing the Wanted promo, since I put it in the video after the intro, you know a lot of things are going to be going down within this 1-hour special, because it's going to be within 4 episodes, that being Stuck Together, True Colors, The Trial, and Lars's Head. Now, Stuck Together got released earlier this week, so yeah, you know, people have already seen stuff, the full episode's out and everything, and people have even reviewed it. I even did a video on it just yesterday, talking about the major things that happened with it, so go check that out. Or don't if you don't want to be spoiled, that's up to you. But good luck trying not to be spoiled, because I'm pretty sure the other 3 episodes will be released early as well, so that's going to be that. I was also debating whether or not to do this video, because literally everyone else has already made a video on it, and I don't want to exactly just say kind of the same things that they've all said, or make you hear pretty much the same things that you've heard already through the other videos. But I said in my last episode review that I would do the promo analysis for this, and might as well stick to my word, basically. Really sick promo. It's honestly really cool, and I will be talking about that tomorrow. So let's just get right into it. Last thing that we know is that Steven gave himself up to Aquamarine and Topaz, and they're pretty much headed to Earth. Downside is that Lars is going to be along for the ride, and that's going to be a lot of fun, because Steven's pretty much going to have to worry about him and his own safety, and Lars, to pretty much get them out of Homeworld, because I'm pretty sure they're not exactly going to the zoo. They might be, but one thing for sure is that they are also going to Homeworld, because, you know, we're seeing a lot of things that weren't exactly in the zoo, or things that we just haven't seen entirely. You know, this new gem here, we haven't seen that gem at the zoo. We don't know who this gem is. The gem doesn't seem to be doing much, honestly. It just looks like that she's just pressing a couple of buttons, and then she sends Steven off to what she needs to do. I wouldn't honestly classify her as high ranking, honestly. Now, I've heard some people saying that, oh, she's like a Peridot type gem, but if you kind of look closely, she doesn't have limit enhancers. She's just pressing a screen. Now, I honestly also thought that she was a Peridot type gem, or at least, you know, a gem with limit enhancers, but that doesn't honestly look like the case. She just looks like she's pressing buttons on a holographic screen that's just right in front of her. It's not actually because of her, it's just there. She's her own thing, then the holographic screen is just also there. It's not actually part of her, like with Peridot in her limit enhancers exactly. Nope, not the case here. Plus his gem, as again, we don't know the name. I've heard like Turquoise, Moonstone, and then some other names here and there. So yeah, that's gonna be fun, guessing who this gem is. You know, we don't know the powers of it. We don't even know if we're going to see the powers of the gem. I don't think so. It just looks like that she's basically like a receptionist in a way. She just gets a couple of small tasks to do, and then she's basically done. She doesn't do anything too high ranking. She's not a soldier. She's not exactly like an agate, I suppose. She just does little small things, basically, kind of like an intern or an assistant. Not even like a Pearl assistant, but just an assistant. Now, another thing is that she could be a manager, because Yellow Diamond did mention that Peridot had a manager. We don't know if this gem is specifically that Peridot's manager. I wouldn't think so. That'd just be a little too coincidental, because, you know, there's thousands upon thousands of, like, you know, the same gems, and they most likely have managers. I don't know if there is like one gem that just manages and commands over 1,000 different gems. That's most likely the case, but I don't think this gem commands our Peridot exactly. When Blue Diamond sees or finds out about Steven exactly, she's pretty pissed, because that's kind of the thing that got people hyped up for this trailer, or for this event, I should say. Blue Diamond doesn't have many emotions besides of being sad and, you know, sad basically, but we see her pretty pissed within this, because she tells Steven's like, oh, I'm just going to do something certainly special for you, because Aquamarine also even hinted that, oh, you like shattering. Well, wait till the diamonds get your hands on you, because, you know, shattering, at least to us, is basically death. So what's worse than death, basically, or shattering? There's, you know, corruption. That's a thing, because it's basically just space aids and incurable. Steven's spit can't exactly do it. His healing powers kind of have no major effect on it. The closest that we got was centipedal, but it didn't last forever and it just reverted back. So yeah, what's worse than space age and death, basically? Plain out torture, embarrassment, humiliation. One thing for sure is that we see all three of the diamonds in this case. You know, I just mentioned blue diamond, she's pissed. Yellow diamond, we get to see her powers. We don't know if that's just her only power that she has. It's lightning or electrical power. She's just like shooting something or just trying to zap something out of existence. So that's really cool. I wasn't exactly expecting that she has lightning powers. Now I still don't know if that's like, you know, her summoning weapon exactly. I'm not too sure, because, you know, with Lapis's case, she doesn't exactly have a weapon, like a summoning weapon like our gems do. Her weapon is controlling water, so I don't know if Yellow Diamond's quote-unquote weapon is just electricity, or it's that, and then she has like a summoning weapon, you know, because there's this old theory kind of, if you see in Sword of the Sword, the statues, they're supposed to represent the diamonds most likely, and then one of the statues would represent Yellow Diamond and would be a sword most likely. I don't know if that's just a sword crafted for her, or if it's actually her summoning weapon. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. For all we know, we're not even going to get to see it, but who knows, we might, if she gets, you know, pissed off enough most likely to try and not only zap something, but also try and cut and slash at something, which is most likely Steven and Lars. Or for all we know, someone's getting fired that day. You know, like a gem that didn't follow orders, they got zapped that day. White Diamond, who will most likely be showing up within the episode The Trial, most likely, I would think so, and then maybe Lars's head, or, you know, by the end of this entire event, she'll show up, say a couple of things, and then most likely leave, or say, like, we need to go to Earth, because, you know, that's most likely how this entire event's going to end, that being Steven and Lars going back to Earth, or at least attempting to, because, you know, there's no other gem that can exactly help them, because all of our forces are on Earth. They have no way of getting to Homeworld. But there is a theory out there, a small one that's growing right now, that they're going to go to one of the wrecked ships where Peridot, or at least where Peridot was, you know, in Friendship, or where Centipede was. They're going to try and fix it or something and then blast off the Homeworld. That's their best bet. But other than that, unless Steven and Lars, like, find a gem that was either part of the rebellion and got back to Homeworld, or, you know, someone that's, like, related to the Famethist, which I don't think that's going to happen since they're stuck at the zoo. Steven and Lars are pretty much on their own. Unless Topaz tries to help out again, but I don't think that's the case, since, you know, she's going to be having everyone watch her doing what she does. It took one Aquamarine to pretty much shut her down and just threaten her from doing what she wanted to do. So imagine what a million gems would probably do to her. So yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think Lars and Steven will make it out of here alive? Do you think there's going to be a gem to help them? Do you think we're going to see White Diamond? There's just a lot of things that'll just go on within this event. 1 hour event, instead of just being like the bomb formula. It's just going to be in one day, May 31st, Memorial Day. So yeah, all in the comments below. One drawing fan from the channel, be greatly appreciated. Links in the description below. Support me on my Patreon if you want to. Links also in the description. Have a great day, have a great night, and everything else you know what to do. Bye.